ESPN's draft analyst Mel Kiper what he thinks the Browns should do with their first pick in the 2026 NFL Draft.
For Malinois, I think you look at a guy who would make sense here because with Shedeur Sanders, who's pocket, he's showing you some more maneuverability than a lot of people thought he had. We all thought he could move. Some people doubted that, but you can see the way he can move within the pocket. Actually, had a rushing touchdown the other day. Bottom line is, when you had that type of quarterback and you have the accuracy and the arm strength that people question that he's shown, Carnell Tate would be a guy dependable. Okay, Jerry Jeudy has had some drops, but he's got talent. We know that. Jerry Jeudy was a great player at Alabama, first round pick, all that. Harold Fannin Jr. has been a really good rookie tight end. Judkins and Sampson, two running backs, been really good, right? Sampson had the unfortunate fumble this past week. Bottom line is they've been really good. They catch the ball out of the backfield, Judkins, Wildcat, all that. Bottom line is the O-line is an issue. And that's an area where, with Shedeur, the O-line's got to get better, and they got to improve that talent base. So that's why I think it's going to be that debate. You look at the number one receiver. If it ends up being Carnell Tate, Jordan Tyson's had the injuries, but he would have been there, and he may still well be there.
He could
Jordan
be there.
Tyson's a really good player. I love Mekhi Lemon at USC as a slot guy, but I think when you look at Malinois from Miami, destructive run blocker, good in pass pro. I mean, you just lock him in, you put him out there and say, hey, we're good to go at that spot. We got a Pro Bowl caliber player.
And you know what? I couch this with Mel Kiper thought Shedeur Sanders should have been the number one pick at quarterback last year. But if you can get a really good left tackle or an elite wide receiver, that's going to make whomever is the quarterback significantly better.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's perfect in their draft evaluations. We need to remember that. And then I do think the left tackle receiver debate, if it's not a quarterback, will be a big one. And I think that is going to be the debate. And my default is tackle. You need to get your tackles early. That would be it's like a quarterback. You're better off trying to get one in the top 5 or top 10. I think you can find receivers elsewhere. That doesn't mean receivers not important. It doesn't mean you turn down a generational player. But at number 4, that receiver better be, I don't know, Calvin Johnson, Jeremiah Smith, right? And I think at tackle, you can get Joe Thomas at number 3, or is a Will Cunningham or Will Campbell for New England, right? I think he was a top 5 pick. Like, I feel like that's where you're better off addressing tackle, and that's without diving into each individual prospect.